Oh no, clutch is gone. Brakes are gone. Everything's gone. What's up, everybody? So the time has come to start working on the Land Rover. We are kind of in a lull. We have some Airstreams that are coming in about a week or two. Not 100% sure. They're waiting on some stuff to finish up. And so in the meantime, I figured I would just start tearing this thing down. I've got the shop mostly kind of cleaned up and stuff cleared out. I'm not going to fully set up everything until after those two Airstreams that I'm polishing are done, because obviously I'm going to make a big mess in here with the polishing. So I'm pretty much just going to like cover toolboxes and a lot of that stuff and polish them, and then really set up the shop and get everything good and how it's supposed to be. So we are going to dive into the Land Rover restoration, and obviously the first step of any restoration is to tear it all apart. And I think I've pretty much set the direction I'm going to go with the Land Rover is going to be just to do like a nut and bolt restoration. It may not be like concourse perfect, but I'm going to strip it all down, potentially rebuild the engine and the transmission. Not 100% sure on those things. Definitely the frame needs some attention, and the body needs some work, as you can see. Some of the stuff we'll probably just replace panels. Some of it we'll see if we can fix it. And, we need some new parts, because this is actually a Series 2A, which has the mesh steel grill. This was something that somebody else slapped on, probably because they lost the original grill. But we're going to try to find an original grill since they don't make them anymore, and just stuff like that. So that is the game plan for it. It's going to take some time. This is probably going to be a project that you see intermittently while we're working on some of the other customer stuff. So, but this will be fun. I'm excited. I got my boys out here today. They're going to be helping out with tearing it apart, and they're jumping around in the background. Shocking. So we're just going to start tearing it down. It's going to be lots of fun, and hopefully something cool comes out of this. Yeah, undo it. Yeah, remember lefty loosey.
This way?
Yeah, toward Levi.
Yeah, I'm just putting it that way.
Yeah. So this is supposed to be the air cleaner, but almost looks like it's got transmission fluid coming out of it. So I am curious what on earth we got going on here. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's crazy. Huh. I don't think that's supposed to be like that. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, please let me know, because I am really, really curious if there's some like fluid in the air cleaner or something. Otherwise, it definitely looks like something that's not supposed to be in there is in there. So, yeah. What is going on, everybody? It is Ian here with Miller Garage, and you guys are not gonna believe this. You won't believe what I'm actually working on. It's right here behind me. That's right, I'm actually starting to work on the Land Rover. I'm excited because this thing's gonna be awesome. And it's basically, I've just been so busy that it's been sitting over here in the corner, not being touched. It's just been neglected, basically just been storing stuff on top of it. And it's partially motivated by the fact that I want to get it done, but it's also motivated by the fact that I need more space. So if I can get it all torn down and get everything out of here and take the motor off to a machine shop and all that kind of stuff, then I'll have a little bit more space. So, you know, it's kind of two things at once. So right now I have somebody helping me out. It's Lauren's cousin is here, and he is helping me tear stuff down. I'm kind of doing this in between working on Airstreams. This is just kind of a fun break to do something different, a little change of pace. And yeah, so it is summer here, but I have a secret weapon. It's exciting. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. So it was like 100 over the weekend, and I decided that I had to get a portacool, which, if you guys don't know what this is, it's a giant fan that has water basically running through some things on the backside, and it cools it down, and it is amazing. Best money I've ever spent, I think, potentially in my life. So it makes the shop, I would guess, probably at least 15 degrees cooler. So huge fan of that. So, but I'm gonna get back to working on the Land Rover. I'm gonna get some footage of that going on. We're gonna just stripping it down. My goal is to have basically everything but the bulkhead and the motor and the transmission stripped, with obviously leaving the drivetrain, because I want to be able to move it, because we'll move it into the center of the shop to pull the engine. So I'm gonna get to work rocking on this, and we will see how things go. So we got the seat box out. You can see there's the transmission and the transfer case. And we are about to pull the bed or the tub off. And there's just a couple bolts. There's these ones right here, which I think this one's already, I need to take that one out. And then you have these all along here that hold the bed on. And then other than that, that is pretty much it. So we're gonna take that last bolt out and then pull this thing off. All right, so the bed is off. The seat bucket is all gone. The floor's gone. Doors are gone. Front fenders are gone. There's the motor. To be honest, the motor might be one of the best looking parts of this whole vehicle. The front grill's not bad. That's in pretty good shape. And the bulkhead's pretty good. It's got a little bit of rust going on down here. That's obviously rusted out. That's pretty much a guarantee. And then this lower section right here, I think just right in this section, there's a little bit on both sides. But other than that, it looks pretty good. Obviously, it still has paint all over it, but for the most part, on the inside, everything is really, really good. That is really dirty. Not gonna lie, that's horrible. But this is bad. This frame, oh, that's really bad. Like, you guys see this rust going on. Looks like somebody tried to fix it right there. That did not do much. Rusted through back here. This front cross member, totally gone. Little patch right there, but still gone. I mean, you just listen to this. I mean, this thing is just, it's bad. It's gone. And it's all throughout the whole frame. So I knew it was bad going into it. I was hoping that I could just replace some of the outriggers, maybe like cut and replace the rear horn, maybe the front, but definitely looks like I'm going to be buying a new frame for this. So luckily, Rovers North has their U.S. company. They have complete galvanized frames that have everything. They're ready to go for these, and it's like $4,000 shipped, which is really not bad, all things considered. And given the fact that I want to do a, like a very, maybe not quite like concourse level restoration, but definitely a high-end restoration on this, I want to go back with a solid frame, because my goal is to drive this for a little bit and then sell it. And so just going with a galvanized frame will really help when it comes to selling it. That's going to really help with the value. I'm going to put, a lot of the panels, the body panels are going to need to be replaced. Motor, transmission are going to be rebuilt. I have to tear apart the axles. I mean, everything in that should be good. I'm not putting a bigger motor in it or anything. So just new seals, make sure the ring and pinion look good, and just, clean everything up, repaint everything. New shocks and springs. I may do disc brakes. I'm not 100% sure, but from right now, it's a little worse than I was hoping for. But it's part of it, and so glad to have it torn apart. I'm gonna get it the rest of the way over the next couple weeks. Get the motor pulled out, get that over to the machine shop, and then just get rid of the frame. I'll probably just chop it up and take it to a scrapyard, because I don't even think it's worth trying to like sell if somebody wants to fix it back up, because it's honestly, it's pretty bad. It's real bad. So, well, I'm excited to finally be making progress and headway on this. I don't know how often I'm going to be continuing to be able to work on it and updating. I would love to get it a little bit further down the road around November to have, possibly start putting things back together. A big reason is the new James Bond movie is coming out, and this is the last Daniel Craig James Bond. Very excited about the movie, but one of the vehicles that he drives is a Land Rover Series, and I want to say it's a 2A or a 3. It's one that has a plastic grille, so it could be either one. But that comes out in November, so I kind of want to capitalize on the hype of that and see if we can't get a little bit more viewing and all that kind of stuff for this. So that's kind of my game plan. Obviously, got a little bit of work to do on this. I am going to be getting a new frame. This one is, as we saw, just too far gone. And going to be taking the engine and transmission to machine shop, having all that stuff torn down, rebuilt, freshened up, worked on. At this point, it just makes more sense for me to take it somewhere else. It's something I do eventually want to learn and figure out, but just really don't have the time in life for that right this moment. So that will be happening. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, like, comment, follow us on social media and all that good stuff, and we will see you next time.